Well, we can't lose this one. We set the light goal, hit it, and now we have to redeem ourselves for that last loss.
Yep, winning is how we get to RLCS. We got this, just don't choke. It's not that hard. You just probably need to chase less and pass more. God knows you haven't been passing.
I don't pass because my teammate is more inconsistent when it comes to shooting and actually being upfield. You need to provide support with the plays and stop acting like I'm at fault for not having options.
It's not a coincidence you're always on the ball and somehow never find a way to get it in the mid. It's just wild you would think that it's my fault you're struggling with finding options in the mid.
Look, we're up one. Let's just focus up and win. Not trying too hard tilt at the game because you're crying about everything.
Oh, you haven't watched the videos, have you? Tilting and being toxic is the main way we actually win these games. Notice how we score when you were bitching about something.
Notice how the mental gets better when I don't have to hear your ass talk. You're really putting a damper on my session just by hearing your old ass breath. Can smell the peppermint through the mic.
Won't be talking as much when I end up creaming your ass in the 2024 election. You're not going to even win the Republican nomination. Don't worry, you can still keep your title of president of the Donald Trump fan club with that cult following.
Bro, you're saying some very suspicious shit right now, and I think you need to dial it down a notch.
You see how we scored when I was toxic? We're up 2 and I love the energy. Keep it going, Donald. Also, that shit I said wasn't suspicious. It was more like you just have a fucked mind, so you think everything I say is gay to a degree.
I don't think I know. The viewers are going to see this shit and be like, did he really just say that? Speaking of viewers, don't forget to join the Discord server. It's a wonderful place with some toxic presidents. Feel free to click the link in the description and join up.
Bro really just advertised as he owned goals. What the fuck are you doing, Donald? That's not good looks. You can't advertise and own goal at the same time. Mad annoying you're putting bad rep on my Discord server.
You shouldn't have passed to them. I know it was beat, and I didn't have any other option. No way I was getting back with negative boost.
If you just played the positioning and the mid like we discussed earlier, you would be getting that pass, but nah, you're really just gonna hit that shit in our own net. You're so far up my ass, you might as well be a person who gets offended for other people.
So basically your entire voter base, yeah, I didn't want to say it, but you got some soft like Charmin people voting for you, my boy.
Not all of them are soft like Charmin. A majority of them are just sensitive, but not soft. Speaking of which, why are you talking about my voters? You have people prepping for an alien invasion voting for you.
Hey man, that shit might be legit. They finally came out with it and it's getting pushed under the rug by everyone. Nah, bro, they're coming. You just wait and they will make me their leader. I will teach them the ways.
The only way you're going to be their leader is if you are so clueless that they think your ability is something great like the Christopher Columbus did to natives. Or you get aliens that are orange and they think you're one of their kind. Up to You, I guess, would make a nice movie. Could call it The Oranges Invasion.
I don't know about you, but I have a way with words. I believe they're going to make me their leader solely off the principle of me having a gold tower in Vegas. That's probably we're going to hit first. Being Area 51 is where they're holding their homies. They see that gold tower and wonder how I did it. I will say paint.
That shit ain't even paint. It's more like just glass all around. What are you talking about? You say I have dementia while you're over here talking about random ass shit that can't apply to anything. This is all on the whim of aliens actually invading. You do understand how big our universe is?
Yeah, I do. It's like the size of the U.S. That's the size of it. Probably smaller than that.
What are you talking about? How is it going to be smaller than the U.S.? But the Earth is in the universe. Bros heading down a dusty road where the brain goes when it dies or loses enough chromosomes to be considered dead. You're mentally fucked.
Nah, I'm cooking. The U.S. is on top of everything and is bigger than everything. We're not considering only landmass, but considering the spirit of the American people. 2024 will be my time to win and your time to lose. Hopefully we can come out on top again. Speaking of which, vote for me in 2024. Make America great again.
The only thing you're winning is hopefully a ticket to Epstein's Island should have been there as is, so we can throw your ass in jail for working with him.
I didn't work with him. I just watched a few Avengers movies and stole some candy from his cupboard on his island. It was a nice place, but he was a bit weird. No wonder Homie G got dropped.
He didn't get dropped. He was murdered. The billionaires like you paid for them to conveniently not have him watch just long enough to where he could be murdered. Bro was under suicide watch, and y'all magically just had him taken off of it. Then bam, he's gone. Who the fuck would believe that shit? Not me, I'll tell you what.
All right, Hank Hill, you're talking a lot about time for your dementia medication, right? Let's go get that after this game. Wouldn't want you to have an accident or something.
Is that a threat, bro? You trying to Epstein me? I dare you. You come to my house, I'll trip your ass like that kid did to those robbers in Home Alone. I'm going to show you why my home is alone.
Your home is alone because you're like 900 years old and everyone you know already died of age. As for you tripping me, what are you going to whip out your Hot Wheels collections just to put it on the floor and trip me? Love to see it. Love to see that shit.
I wouldn't waste my Hot Wheels on you. Your fat ass would crush those shit like Godzilla walking through a city. You're gonna ruin them before those shits even get a chance to start rolling. There's also a chance that if you fall, you're going to roll and keep on rolling, crushing everything in your path.
Hopefully I'll roll over your ass so I don't have to hear this dementia banter anymore. At least we won, though. I needed this MMR. I was in the slums of Ranked a few days ago, but now I'm back and better than ever.
You're welcome that at least one of us has a brain. Really wanted to make sure that we didn't lose this one, because if we lose 2 in a row, then we might as well consider ourselves washed and move on to another game. No shot we can continue a losing streak with this many hours.
I have half your hours, bro. You're pushing 7K hours. That's like 1 full year of playing a game, or like a month or something. It's a long-ass time, that's all I gotta say. You're washed, I'm not.
Shut the fuck up, we're requeuing, let's roll.